Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Judgies, a weekly internet podcast where we talk about the best posts on Reddit. My name is Josh.
I'm Rick.
I'm Christian.
And we are the Judgies. And of course we have first returning guest of the pod, Aurora Castelli.
Oh, okay.
Good evening.
The second returning guest, Aurora, of course. The first returning guest, of course, being Christian.
Thank you for acknowledging.
Mint.
Sorry, it's burping.
Christian burping. Wow, big surprise. Am I right, guys?
Congratulations.
Christian's always burping.
Name one time you haven't burped.
I literally can't.
Me neither. We've been together for 10 years and you just constantly burp around me.
Is burping better than farting?
Yes.
No.
I would think it's better than farting.
Really?
I guess I don't know because Christian's burps
You guys
smell
are-
like farts.
You guys are
So
a bunch of farters.
Yeah, we're a
I'm a
bunch of
burper.
farters.
It's like a,
Are you a fart-
welcome reprieve when I fart.
Are you more of a fart man or a burp man?
Personally, I am a burp man, but
You're
I
attracted to
think
fart man.
I think I'd rather be a fart man. Those are they usually bring more laughs.
It's sort of like
But,
burp is
like-
gross, and then the fart's like, that's a red fart. If I could fart for as long as I could burp,
At least farts are funny. Burps are almost never funny.
agreed.
they're usually
They
usually
could
just
be.
gross.
Like, you can burp in class, but you can't fart in class.
If you got the confidence, you can fart in class.
Yeah.
Just be like, oops.
Well, no, you own it. You say, yup.
Okay.
Dinner's ready.
Oh my God. Dinner.
Christian.
Christian!
Yeah, what's up, dude?
You got something for us with the
Yeah,
little bit of election news.
this is gonna be a little late once this episode comes out, but I had some pollsters messaging me the weeks coming up to the election, so you know what? I decided they're taking time out of their day to try to inform me. I'll take the time out of my day to inform them about the Judgies.
Our simple motto always ABP, always be plug-in. Every chance you get, always plug the pod.
So here's my interaction with a man named Sam. He's telling me,
Hold on. How do you know it's a man?
Ooh.
Great. you know what? Great question.
Because he did start the text by saying, I'm a man. Hello, Christian.
Good evening. I am on.
Hello, fellow man.
tonight.
Hello,
Christian?
Sam, parentheses M, 29.
Am I, male 29, the asshole for texting people to vote for Joe Biden?
The answer is yes. Nobody
Christian.
likes unsolicited text messages.
Christian, you have the power to determine the outcome of this election. I don't. I live in a state that's not a swing state, Sam. This is Sam, a volunteer with the Democrats. Have you voted? I replied back, hey, Sam, I actually have voted, but have you listened to the Judgies? Followed it up with the link to the Judgies podcast.
Anchor.fm /the-Judgies, Judgies.
Sam replies with,
Always be plugging.
I have not, but I will check it out. Thanks for being so engaged. We can't afford another 4 years of Trump. If you have any friends in Wisconsin or other swing states, will you remind them to vote today? I say, oh, hell yeah, I will, Sam. Sam replies, great. Once you reach out to your friends and family, will you let me know? You could also pass along this link to help them find their polling places. So I follow this up with texting Joshua. Go vote or die. Like, literally, my homie Sam will find you. He's a volunteer with the Democrats, and he will end you. To find a polling place, use this link. So I take a screenshot of this, Sam, and I forward it to him. And I say, I got you, Sam. Now, if you got any friends or family that listen to podcasts, will you remind them to listen to the Judgies? Another link to the Judgies.
A-B-P.
I let him know. I really appreciate the work you're putting in. Keep it up, Sam. A few hours later, he replies, thanks. And a little reminder to vote is especially powerful when it's coming from someone you know. It's now been 4 days. And I messaged Sam back, son of a bitch, Sam, it looks like we did it. Unfortunately, it looks like you didn't share or even listen to the podcast.
Oh.
And I sent him a meme of just a single tear going down a man's face.
Sam,
He's yet to reply, Sam. If you're listening to this, let me know, dude. Let me
Sam
know how
probably
we're
lost
going.
his job as a pollster because there's no polls left. The polls are done.
you know, before that, like as you were telling that story, I was starting to feel bad about illegally voting twice in Florida for Trump, but now I don't feel bad about it at all. Fuck Sam, dude. Me and all my homies hate Sam.
You fucking hate Sam. He didn't even listen, dude. He's had 4 days.
Sam,
4
if
days.
you're listening, glad you're here. Thanks for all your hard work in that campaign.
And if you're not, get
Fuck
fucked,
you,
dude.
Sam.
Like, go fuck yourself, bro.
But if you're Sam's friends or family that he shared this with and do get a chance, fucking tell that man good work. But if you're not his friends or family,
Get fucked.
get
Yeah,
fucked,
get
dude.
fucked, bro.
I'm just gonna dox his phone number right now, and you guys just message him and let him know to get fucked.
Yes, that's definitely his personal cell phone number. It's definitely not a phone thing.
Have you seen those? I'm sure it's probably made the rounds on Reddit, but somebody gets a what looks like an automated text from like their dentist's office that says, "Please reply yes to confirm your appointment," and somebody just replies with like a horrible gif of like Patrick Star and in the sexy boots. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
the SpongeBob movie.
And says, "Don't think I will," or some bullshit. And they just reply with, "This is a real human, and I don't appreciate that you just sent me that." It's so awkward and
It's crazy
uncomfortable.
how like advanced the bots are to like know when they're getting trolled, so they can send back, "This is a real human," to make you feel empathy for.
Wow.
That's what I say when, I get a weird text message. I'm like, this is a real human.
Well,
Hey, good morning. How are you doing?
this
This is a real human. I don't appreciate the good morning text.
This whole thing is giving me flashbacks to when my dad texted me happy birthday this year. So my dad got a new phone number this year, and I didn't save it. I was like, I'll definitely remember that phone number. I don't need to save it.
It's only 7 digits.
And so, like, the first 2 text messages that come from this number is just, like, automated Sprint messages. Like, is your Sprint code. Sprint never calls or texts this code. If you didn't request it, dial 2 from your Sprint phone. Next message, Sprint free message. Your bill is now available. Give me my bill. Third message from this. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday today. Hope you have a great day. I ignore this.
Of course.
I'm like, this is obviously just like Sprint trying to like have good customer service. Later that day, my mom messages me saying, "Why haven't you replied to your dad? He feels like you're ignoring him." And I'm just like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "He texted you as soon as he woke up this morning." I was like, so that she texted me at like 8 o'clock this morning when I thought it was Sprint.
Sweet baby Glenn.
And I just had to like apologize. Like, "I'm sorry, Dad. I love you.
I thought you were
thought
spam.
you were a
I thought you were a
robot.
fucking bot, dude.
I almost sent you my penis thinking you're a robot, Dad."
Yeah,
This is a real
robots.
human. I'm very. I do not appreciate your penis.
And then he laughs and he goes, "Ha, you must get that from your mom's side.
Oh, no.
Those aren't Kleckner jeans."
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ouchie.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Well, what's the root of this podcast? We need to start judging people.
Oh, were we not already?
We totally were.
We need to start judging strangers
Oh, okay.
on the internet.
So strangers aren't people, Josh?
No,
Yeah, I would.
Not until
it
you meet-
does boil down to that.
not until you meet them face to face.
Okay.
It's the whole
Okay.
theory where like you're the only person alive and everybody else is just a figment of your imagination. Is it figment
It's
or
called
pigment?
Figment.
it's called
Okay.
solipsism.
Depends on how colorful your
folks.
imagination is.
Pretty.
I should boo that. That was a pun. Boo.
Okay, first post. This is the top post of all time in r/fantasyfootball.
Okay.
Am I, 24 male, overreacting, or is this enough reason to break up with my 27 female girlfriend?
In fantasy
boy.
football.
The post was flared as player discussion. First time asking for relationship advice online, so bear with me.
And he goes to fantasy football Reddits.
I've been with my girlfriend for about 5 years. We both still live at home with parents while going to college. Over 5 years, we have had very happy moments, but also some bad moments. One thing about her that has always driven me nuts is that she is always late to everything. I mean, like a daily thing. If we plan to see friends at 3 p.m., she won't be ready until like 6 p.m.
Oof.
It also
Ooh.
extends to doing things on time. For example, this is the 3rd year in a row she did not give me a gift on my birthday, saying she has it ready, but she'll give it to me later. Well, it's been about 2 months since my birthday. Another example is this past Saturday. We were supposed to dress up for Halloween and meet friends for a night out at 5 p.m.
Yeah, I'll just dress up next Halloween. It's fine.
Yet she wasn't ready until 9 p.m.,
Whoa.
at which time my friends were all long gone. I realize some people just make a habit of being late, but it's been 5 years, and I am not joking when I say this happens every other time we see each other. The worst part for me is that she will always have a random excuse, and she won't ever admit fault at being late. She'll blame traffic, her parents, got an important phone call, etc. This has really gotten on my nerves, and we've argued about this several times before. Before I met her, I was sort of a perfectionist and would usually be on time to mostly everything. But ever since I met her, I have become more and more like her. It's gotten to the point where I don't even want to make plans with her because I just get lazy at the thought of her. She is a very caring, nice girl, and I do love her, but I'm at a point where I've basically had enough of this. On 3 separate occasions, I've been really close to breaking up with her over this before, but she has made false promises of changing this behavior. Am I overreacting, or is this a legitimate reason to break up?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Where does fantasy football come into this?
Yeah, why is it posted to
And
fantasy football?
why is this the top in the whole subreddit of all time?
The first edit obviously posted in the wrong sub, but actually got some good feedback here. So just a bunch of fantasy football bros just realizing this dude's mistake for some reason. This is from years ago. 3 years ago. Obviously, the mods didn't delete it, which was good on them. And
Wrong sub, but thanks to you guys, I fucking won my season, dude. I just brought home $300 and I dumped my girlfriend.
yeah,
All
that
around
extra
a win-win.
that extra 3 hours you get allows you to like set your lineup on Sundays, so like you can really just like finagle and like do ad drops, waiver wire plays, all that good stuff.
Yeah, PPR, half PPR. Yeah, exactly, dude.
Do you know what any of that means?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Me either.
Me do.
He do.
I think it's really funny how he's like, she always tries to like make excuses, but it's never her fault. But then like literally later he's like, yeah, I've sort of like picked it up from her, so now I'm always late. And it's like, oh, so you're making excuses for why you're late? Like,
Well, I get where he's coming from because I have a friend that is chronically late to everything. And it's gotten to the point where it's like, why am I going to show up to things on time now? Like, because I'm just going to be waiting on him. Like, we'll plan dinner. He's like, yeah, dude, I'll be there at 6. And it's like, hey, man, it's 6:35. Where are you? He's like, oh, I'm leaving right now. I swear I'll be there in like 15. And it's like, cool, dude. So now I just purposely show up late.
And we still beat him.
Well, here's the real bummer of it now is like somehow he started being on time and now I'm the dickhead. But I can't like only when it comes to him do I like I'm like I got plenty of time. Every other like instance in my life I absolutely hate being late. But now he shows up to places on time. It's like, oh fuck, you're actually there? Yeah, I'll be there in like 15 minutes, dude. It's like so I get where this person's coming from. However, the 3 hours late thing, that's fucking wild.
3 hours
Yeah, that's
is
a lot.
far too long. He does clarify in the edit, she's not always 3 hours late. It's
Sometimes
usually
it's only 2.5.
1 or 2.
Wow,
Which
that's
is still too
like
long.
a lot.
See, it's different when like the people that are chronically late own up to it. Like my mom, always late everywhere she goes. She can never get anywhere on time. So then when we planned her 40th birthday surprise party, and we counted on her being late, she got there before like half the people did. I was like, what are you doing? Well, luckily it was fine. It was a good surprise and she was very surprised. But that's like the point. But she does own up to it. She says like, I'm going to be late to this. I'm going to be late.
Yeah.
I just want to know how it works. Like, what's going on that you're that late?
Couldn't tell you.
Like, how do you not look at the clock and be like, oh, fuck, that's like in an hour. I better start getting ready.
Like when we were kids, I could definitely understand it because she worked crazy hours and then had to come home and get all the kids ready and a husband ready and then herself ready and then be somewhere on time. Like, I get that.
That's different. You have reasons then.
But now she's a single adult woman with no children to get ready for her to get ready, and she's still an hour late everywhere. So I don't get that now. Back then, sure. Now, not so much. Mom, what are you doing?
Come on.
Get it together, woman.
Get it the fuck together.
Get your fucks together.
Get all your fucks all in one place. That way they're together. What are you doing?
Tasha, you better start
Organize
getting to
them.
places on time. Otherwise, I'm fucking sending Sam on you. Sam and the Democrats are going to come hound you down.
Yeah.
Hey, noticed you're running late perpetually. Only you can change this in the upcoming election. Just a quick, for all the fans of this podcast who like fantasy football jokes, we're going to read a few of the comments. Number one comment, ask yourself this. If you drop her and she gets picked up by one of your league mates, will you be okay with that? She may continue to put up trash stats, but she may turn around and make you regret this come playoffs.
What would be the playoffs in the relationship world?
Marriage? If somebody else marries her and she turns out to be a good person, then you're regretting for dropping her?
Wouldn't marriage be the championship?
I mean, okay, so engagement would be the
Football.
playoffs, and then the
Sure.
championship would be marriage. And then the off season is until you die.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Another comment, make the drop. Next girlfriend will be better rest of season. Someone says, would she be a good stash, though? Only in
What's
2
that?
girlfriend leagues.
What does that
Stash
mean?
is someone you keep on your bench not to play just in case they do better at some point.
So a backup girlfriend.
Yes.
Nice.
You need a player on the bench. They come in
So
and-
the moral of the story is cheat on your girlfriend.
No.
Yeah.
It's you want to keep them around. It's like the whole idea of like, it's just easier being together than it is breaking up. kind of
Right,
deal.
yeah.
That sucks. Like, don't ever do that if you ever do that.
Sometimes it's just easier being together and being miserable than breaking up.
Is that how you feel
No.
about me?
No, why would I get married? If I was going to do that, I would just...
Is that
Go
why
on.
it took 10 years for you to
Oh,
marry
God,
me?
I'm just digging myself into a hole. No, dude, I would wait at least 11 years if I was going to do that.
How dare you?
All right. Well,
Josh, get me out of here, quick.
I think that's so funny that somebody accidentally posted on the wrong sub and they were just like, yeah, dude, we'll help you out. We'll give you actual advice.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Sometimes dudes can just be fucking bros, you know?
Yeah, bros can be dudes. Dudes can be bros.
Speaking about dudes being bros, let's talk about Waluigi porn.
Oh, that took a turn.
You've piqued my interest.
Thoughts?
Not into it, but
Well,
to
hang
each
on.
their
About
own.
Wario.
Wait until I show you the picture.
Can we explicitly describe?
No, we
Sure.
need this podcast to make money.
Someday.
So, am I the asshole for telling my coworker to fuck off for showing me Waluigi porn?
Wow. Can I just say I've already made up my mind whether or not they're an asshole?
Are they?
No.
No.
No, they're in the right. You should never be shown Waluigi porn.
Especially
Yeah.
not in a workplace. Like, come on.
Well, no, it's...
Well, let's
you
read
can-
the story. Let's get some context.
You can show people normal porn at the workplace. That's totally cool. Waluigi is where it crosses the line. That's a...
Yeah.
Normal porn is tagged as not safe for work. Waluigi is not safe for life.
Exactly.
I, 20 male, struck up a friendship with a coworker of mine, 26 male, because he seemed socially awkward and never went out of his way to make friends.
Because
First
he's always
mistake.
watching Waluigi porn or
We-
drawing it.
We ended up finding out we had mutual interests in Reddit, so he followed me. I like to shitpost when I'm bored. And one day when I was bored, I decided to shitpost on an unpopular opinion sub that Waluigi is sexy as hell. There was no point to it. I didn't structure it or put in any effort at all, and it ended up getting removed anyway. I just wanted to see how some people on Reddit would react to a really weird post for some cheap laughs. Why I did it? Shit, I don't know.
All
I
right.
guess I'm just different.
built
So
different.
quirky.
The next day, he said it was hilarious, and we had a good laugh about it. I got back to work thinking that was the end of it. It was not.
Dun, dun, dun.
He started making sexual comments about Waluigi at the weirdest times possible. Like when customers were nearby, managers were nearby, or I was just trying to focus on doing my job. One time, I ran into him while stocking shelves and asked how he was doing, and he said, "Good, but I'd be better if Waluigi were railing my asshole right now."
Jesus.
While a customer was standing 10 feet away.
The customer chirped in, "Same here, buddy."
Yeah, and then they were like, I've got a Waluigi costume in my closet at home if you want to come over.
Wow.
The customer heard it, but thankfully just made a weird face and left. I quietly told him to not say things like that when customers were around, but he laughed and walked away. Sometimes at random moments, he'd come up behind me and moan, "Wah," into my ear, catching me off guard. Every time I'd tell him to cool it, he would say nothing, laugh, and get back to work. What started off as a lighthearted shitpost was beginning to escalate into full-blown Waluigi erotica. One day he came up to me and said, "I have something that you might like," and lifted up his uniform to show a Waluigi shirt he had underneath while licking his lips and looking me dead in the eyes.
What the fuck? What the
That
fuck?
guy's fucking into it.
I
He
told
wants
him he was taking this way too far. I don't actually think Waluigi is sexy, and he needs to stop. He said, "It's okay to be in denial," laughed and walked away.
Here's the thing. All shitposts have a little bit of truth in them, so
Mm-hmm.
he do want to be slapping them Waluigi cheeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't make any puns, I don't know why, about Waluigi, and I'm pretty upset about it.
That's okay.
He's just so goddamn hot. Like, your brain just can't get off of
He's
that
frying your brain right
sexy
now.
body.
4 days after that incident, he handed me a folded sheet of paper while I was helping a customer and said, "This is really important," and walked away. I finished helping the customer and then opened the paper. It was a drawing he made of Waluigi getting doggy-styled by Bowser, who, for some reason, had a dick bigger than his entire body. This wasn't some messy sketch he scribbled in a minute or two. He put effort into this.
This was painted. He colored this in.
I told him to fuck off and stop being so creepy. He stormed off, and a few minutes later, his sister, who also works at the grocery store, came up to me and cussed me out, claiming I was a horrible person. I explained to her the entire situation, and she said that he has special needs. I said having special needs isn't an excuse to be creepy, and I politely told him multiple times that what he was doing was not appropriate. She called me an ableist and then stormed off. Am I the asshole?
Oh.
Man,
No.
they really spun that on him.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
You
Getting
fucking
known.
ableist.
You should have fucking known.
Getting sexually harassed at work for like 3 months straight, and it's like, oh, you're not gonna let somebody mentally or sexually assault you or harass you every single day?
He worked
Ableist.
so hard drawing that penis that was Bowser's, right? He put detail in it. He put effort in it. And you're just going to tell him to fuck off? You're fucking ableist, dude.
You think any neurotypical person will like Waluigi that much? Are you fucking kidding me?
He's clearly stupid as fuck. She starts going off on her brother. It's really they did say grocery store, but it's really funny. And like in my mind, I was picturing like retail workers, but it'd be really funny if they worked at like a Ferrari dealership, and it's like high class, really high profile like workers, or like they work on a talent agency for like Hollywood's top actors, and like this dude's in the middle of a conversation with like Tom Hanks and just walks up like, "This is really important."
This is very
It's just
important.
Waluigi dick. So I'll show the table the porn.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Sure.
He even did it digitally.
Yeah, it's not hand drawn.
It
It's
doesn't
like
even look like Waluigi.
He took 6
It's a
weeks.
really good Bowser, though.
it looks more like Wario.
He took 6 weeks of Photoshop classes to learn how to do this.
That's a pretty good Bowser, though.
Oh,
Bowser's a grower, not a shower.
this person says,
Jesus.
"I threw the drawing away, but apparently he texted a copy to me too the day before this whole incident. I think he printed it out and brought it to work because he sends me a ton of messages every day."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess this man thinks that his friend really needs something physical to jerk off to. So he's like,
Yeah, dude.
"Man, this is really important," and so he gives him
I know you think Waluigi is hot, and I've looked on the internet, and nothing was good enough, so I made this for you.
Yeah, I had you in mind when I made this for you.
The first comment, the top comment, you're not technically in the wrong, but you do seem kind of like a humorless hard ass. That entire bit sounds comical, even the drawing. It's exactly the kind of shit my friends do / send me. Hell, my friends send me worse, like inflated knees and flattening porn.
What the?
Just to laugh at it because it's so absurd.
Inflated knee?
Let's
Knee.
not Google this because I don't like knees.
Inflated
Chill
or
it out over
otherwise.
there, Charlie.
I mean, they got tagged as not the asshole, but like, what's up with that one comment being like, "You're kind of a dick, though."
That dude's also like a fucking weirdo. Like, my friends do this. You're not comfortable with this happening at work while you're talking to customers? Fucking baby.
Is the male version of horse girls just like guys who send absurd porn to one another?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that commenter is actually the friend
It is.
on a throwaway
Gotta be
account.
because they both have.
He's so hurt. He's like, yeah, me and all my friends share this with each other.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
You probably wouldn't even be one of my friends. You're not cool enough.
Of course, the user who posted the original original post used /sweaty genitals. So I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like if I saw somebody and their username was sweaty genitals, I might think they're into Waluigi porn. I feel like that's
Just
a fair.
automatically, you're like, sweaty genitals? Fuck, that's
This-
from Waluigi,
This has
dude.
to be your lane of comedy, right? Can you actually send me that picture though, Josh, please?
Yeah, I've actually printed it out. Here you guys go.
Oh, thank you.
I made it in 5x9s, 3x1s. You know, just to make sure you could take it with you. 3x1.
A wallet size.
What's the wallet size? 3x2.
I don't know.
Probably.
3x1 is
would
definitely too
assume.
thin. That's more Waluigi than Wario, if you ask
You'd only
me.
have room for Bowser's dick.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. I think we need a break after that Waluigi
Yeah, I'm gonna need a quick 10-15 minutes alone.
on Google.
Josh, you got any lotion for him?
You don't need lotion. You don't need lotion. Bowser just slide that shit in.
What was that, Josh? We don't need Roshan.
Bye.
Bye.
Be back in a minute.
He was gonna cut that, and now he can't. And I know you were gonna cut it because if I would have asked you to cut it, you wouldn't have cut it.
And welcome back. Of course, this is the Thanksgiving episode. We're recording this well in advance. So, this will come out the week of Thanksgiving. About 3 days before, 4 days before, if I can not do math.
You know what? If you're saying fuck coronavirus, we're having Thanksgiving, play this for the whole family.
Yeah. Play it. How about everyone do a Zoom sesh and send the anchor.fm/the-judgies, Judgies, and just
Thank you.
everyone listen to it and just gossip and share stories, judge each other, talk about how dry everybody's turkey is because
Yeah.
no one's ever cooked a turkey properly.
Turkey's a little dry.
Yeah.
Turkey's dry.
That's why ham is the superior Thanksgiving.
Ham with pineapps on it?
I mean, I've never personally had it that way, and it sounds absolutely fucking disgusting.
You
Makes it sweet.
Yeah, you roast it instead of like it caramelizes.
Go fuck yourself, Josh. How about that? You can go caramelize your fucking self, all right?
I wish.
I wish you could caramelize too. I'll eat that shit up.
So let's get into it. Let's circle jerks. Let's get some hurt turks. Top 3
I
and
just gave you one. Ham's better than turkey on Thanksgiving.
that's a hurt turkey. All right, we're talking about hurt turks here. Three favorite Thanksgiving sides, 3 least favorite Thanksgiving sides. Aurora started off. You're the guest.
Favorite Thanksgiving sides?
Yep.
3 faves, 3 not faves.
Okay, well, I'm going to start by saying macaroni and cheese because
Oh my god.
I'm a huge
You're a
pasta
contrarian.
woman.
That's what you are.
I'm a pasta
Yeah.
woman and
She's
I'm
Italian.
a cheese woman.
She's Italian
I like
and also
macaroni
from the
and cheese
Midwest.
quite a lot, yes. Mashed potato with gravy made from the drippings of the turkey. It's so good.
That's why it's so dry, because all the you turkey gravy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more of a beef gravy kind of guy.
Ew.
You
On
put
Thanksgiving?
beef.
I don't know.
Incorrect, sir.
I'm more of a
So,
sausage gravy.
okay.
kind of guy.
Oh,
Okay, so
On
you would
mashed
take
potatoes.
you take a package of powdered beef gravy, put it in water or something, and put it on your potatoes, and,
Your potatoes.
and you wouldn't want the gravy made from turkey drippings.
No, I like turkey gravy.
Okay.
Oh, now you do.
Turkey
Flip
gravy
flopper.
is the superior gravy.
Sausage
Yeah,
gravy is the
it's-
best gravy.
It's
But-
good.
Not on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
And
that's
not
not.
on
yeah,
mashed
yeah.
potatoes.
Breakfast. Yeah.
I mean, sausage gravy on mashed potatoes probably slaps.
No.
I mean, when you get like a little bit extra from your like country fried steak,
That's what I'm saying.
okay,
and it's
also,
okay on your potatoes.
macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, King's Hawaiian rolls. I could eat like 6
Ugh.
fucking packages of those things.
You just
in
called
a
her
day.
contrarian, but that's like the most basic top 3 I've ever heard.
I
good.
don't want to
Get
say my
fucked.
top 3 then.
You should
Mine are
though.
literally basic.
What are your top 3?
Green bean casserole, baby. We're
Got 'em.
starting there. That's a fucking slapper. You know I gotta have mashed potatoes. You can't miss out on mashed potatoes. Also, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like my family makes it at least, and it's like kind of like cream corn, but like baked or something.
Oh,
You
my mom
cornbread
makes
casserole.
It's
Cornbread
not
casserole.
cornbread.
You use Jiffy cornbread in it though. The cornbread mix
I have no idea how
with
you
creamed
make it.
corn. That's how my family make that shit.
That ain't how my make that shit. It's
I don't know
It's
how
something
mine
about-
makes it, but
I don't know how
slaps.
mine makes that shit, but
corn souffle. That's what it is.
Maybe it fucking
That's what my
slaps.
mom
Though.
I'm
That
calls
shit
pretty sure it's
slaps
just
so
creamed
hard.
corn with some like
I think it's
topping on it.
baked Alas corn.
Boo.
Oh my god, no.
Do better, Joshua.
But my family doesn't even have macaroni at Thanksgiving. Your guys' family.
Mine
has
don't,
it?
but it is a very common.
They
So
do
what were
it
your
out
3?
of a courtesy for me.
What was
They
your
all
number
love
1?
me so
Green
much.
bean casserole.
Oh fuck, dude, green bean cas.
It depends on what kind of
it's
green
good.
beans you're using.
gotta
Are
use
you
French.
are you using cut green beans? Cause get the fuck out.
Gotta use French cut.
Yeah, French
French
cut is
cut.
the best.
I don't know if I
green
know the
bean.
difference.
Cut green beans are just like the tiny round ones.
They're the tubes.
And then
They're
the
the
French
green
cut
bean.
is like the diagonally cut.
They're julienne.
Yeah, they're spiky bean.
Oh,
They're
I think
a lot thinner.
it's fine either way.
Yeah.
I disagree.
The best part about green bean casserole is the French onion top. So
I mean,
Oh
correct.
my god, yes. Yes.
the bottom is moot. Like
I think the reason I like have it so high on my list is I feel like every Thanksgiving it's like a single tiny little bowl where it's like there's
It's
like
not
6
enough.
scoops in there, and it's like so you better get fucking in line if you want that
Yeah.
shit.
Richard, what do we got?
My top 3, because
Yeah.
nobody else gave their bottom 3.
Yeah, we'll
so-
do bottom
Oh.
afterwards. We'll do bottom afterwards.
All right. My
Are
top
they basic
3.
or not?
First and foremost, pumpkin pie.
I forgot about dessert.
That's a dessert. Okay, well,
Okay, first of all, I only
this
eat
just be
pumpkin
like-
pie on Thanksgiving.
Can this be like, yeah, this is like a must-have at Thanksgiving?
yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I need to redo my list.
Okay.
Pumpkin
After
pie is my
Richard.
number 1. I don't care about anything else the whole day.
Wow.
Pumpkin pie, it's my go-to.
And then ham.
I do prefer ham. And
We gotta get the side. What's the best side?
Yeah, you're just making a meal here.
Yeah. Dessert, main course.
well, you guys put ham in my mouth, all right? So,
Well, I was just Christian earlier, but
I mean,
we watched.
you weren't wrong.
Ah, shit.
No, I don't think ham's my favorite. Oh, well, ham is my favorite meat for Thanksgiving. I'm a big fan of hash brown casserole.
I don't know if I've ever had hash cash.
Really?
I don't
That's
like
just
the
like
way-
cheesy hash brown.
Oh,
It is
okay,
good.
okay.
Rolled.
It's,
cheesy
yeah.
potato.
Okay.
And bacon wrapped tater tots.
Bacon wrapped tater tots.
Wow, I don't think my family's
They
ever
fucking slap.
Mm.
Take a lot lot of work.
They're very
Yeah,
time consuming
I can
to make.
imagine.
We picked them up.
But they're
her,
so fucking good.
her grandma
You
used
put
to
them on a
make
toothy
them.
pick, or
Yep. Her grandma used to make them. They fucking slap so goddamn hard.
They're so good.
We're like, we'll start doing them for our family. To make like 20 of them is literally like 2 hours, and it's just like so tedious and time consuming.
so it makes sense when there's only like 20 of those. But whoever's making the green bean cash, you gotta step up the game.
double it up.
Yeah,
at
like
least.
it's so you just open another can of beans. Like
and then French onion.
And cream of mushroom soup. I'm pretty sure that's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's those 3 ingredients. You're acting like those are expensive ingredients. Those are all
They're
$1 a
fucking
can.
not even like 50 cents. The French onions are the most expensive.
All right, my top 3. Mine are very basic, extremely basic. Baking soda, lubricating grease, alkaline batteries. Very basic. All right, now that the science joke is over, my top 3. Thank you.
Can we just end it?
What was?
We'll come back for Christmas.
Those are all
He
bases,
was-
like acids and
Fucking
bases.
okay. Now, okay.
All right, top 3
I'm
bases.
fucking pissed, dude.
Fort Myers, Fort Collins,
Shut the fuck up.
military or otherwise.
He has been researching these as every second we've
Why
been
do you
telling
think
our
I went
science.
last is all I'm saying. All right. Number 1 for me is out of the box garbage tier stuffing.
Ew.
Give me that shit. I will eat a whole box by myself.
No.
I don't like actual dressing that comes from an actual animal. To me, that stuff is bad.
I don't want it shoved up the turkey's butthole. That's fucking gross.
That's
Well,
a
no.
big old butthole. That
No, I'll
turkeys get.
lick the inside.
I'll eat it out of its ass.
I'll eat out a turkey's ass.
Jesus Christ.
Literally
I
and
don't think it has an ass.
figuratively.
It's actually just a.
I'll eat out its
It's a
cloaca.
cloaca. Yeah.
Thank you guys. I didn't have the word
We've discussed cloacas on this pod before.
because they're fucking hot, dude.
He'd do it all.
All I'm saying is the boxed stuff hit different. All right, that's number 1.
No,
I'm
you're
also
wrong.
a big.
Hey, Josh, what's that?
I'm also a very big. I'm also a very big fan of pumpkin pie.
Yes, correct.
Growing up, my grandma would always make 2 pumpkin pies, one for the family, one for me.
Yes,
Aw.
same.
You're
And she'd give me a
one-
whole tub of Cool Whip just for my pumpkin pie.
I'm not a big Cool Whip guy,
Yeah,
Cool Whip wrong.
sucks.
personally.
Excuse you.
We're ready. What
Sorry.
person?
You'll
And
get
number
kicked off the
3.
pod.
I
Get
swear,
outta here.
Bye.
Josh, I'm telling you, if you have the wrong answer here, I'm gonna fucking knock you out.
What?
I'm gonna swing on you if it's the
No
wrong
one
answer.
likes this, I don't think. I think this is a very contrarian pick, but it's one of my favorites. You guys all mentioned very good things. We call it cornbread casserole, very good. Sweet green bean casserole, very good. Cheesy potatoes, very good. But my number 3 coming in hot, yams.
Okay.
God.
Yams.
You know what?
I don't
Sweet
think I've
No.
even
Potato
eaten
casserole, okay?
Gross. What are you, 90 years
You
old?
chop up the yams, you boil them. Well, you
Brown
boil them and you
sugar,
chop 'em.
butter.
And then you put marshmallows on top till it browns.
That's
They
pretty
were
good.
yellow.
actually.
Disgusting.
It's so good.
Josh, I swear, I thought you were gonna say like the fucking cranberry sauce or whatever that like
that
cranberry
can get
jello thing that
fucked.
comes out of
I've
a can.
literally
Dude.
never eaten it because of the way it looked.
I was gonna
And
be
you
so
slice
fucking
it?
violent. I was like,
Yeah, having to slice a sauce is bad.
Yeah, that's not
Hot take. No sauce should be sliced at any point in its production or
Yeah.
consumption.
once you opened up with fucking box stuffing, I thought you're like going there. And I was
No.
like, dude, I'm gonna fucking.
I don't know what it is
We're
about
gonna
box.
rumble.
I don't know what it is about box stuffing, dude. I could eat a whole box of box stuffing, breakfast, lunch,
You
and
should have
dinner.
said something because my mom made us box stuffing. What was this?
I
It
don't
aside
remember
to the ribs.
Maybe.
My mom's been cooking for us a lot because our kitchen's in shambles. And she made us like ribs and stuffing and mashed potatoes the other day. And she made us so much stuffing, like 2 whole boxes just for us. And I should have brought you the leftovers. We had to throw some out because there was so
Excuse?
much. We didn't get
I don't.
Josh
even
is
eat
gonna
stuffing.
search your garbage can.
Well, it's been gone for
I'm
like 2
offended.
weeks, but
He's a
I know. I
raccoon
didn't know
at
you
heart.
like stuffing so much.
Let's go back around with our least favorite.
Let's just
things.
name some because
Yeah.
we're kind of running long here. So obviously, cranberry sauce bad.
Stuffing bad.
All right,
Um.
Richard, Aurora, anything bad?
What is something else that's bad?
What do I hate?
Mostly just the stuffing and the cranberry sauce. Those are the 2 things
Yeah,
I really.
I'm
People-
not a big baked beans fan.
Yeah, beans can get fucked if they're baked.
I
or
like baked beans,
refried
but
or-
to me, it's more of a summer food. Like,
Yeah,
give me,
that is.
That's a
give me like,
grill food. That's a
give me like
cookout food.
Ruffles and a brat and baked beans.
you just want
I like
a big
the fuck
pile
out of baked beans by
Josh.
themselves.
You're
I love
beaning
them
it.
so
Oh yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
So goddamn much.
Give me the beans.
I'm like that fucking that homeless guy from the Dennis the Menace movie where he's eating a can of cold baked beans by a fire. That's me, dog. That's me.
Okay.
Okay, but when what did I reference that was too fucking niche?
Everybody's seen Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
don't think I have.
No.
Everybody who's
From
exactly
the late 90s?
Everybody who's exactly 43 years old has seen Dennis the Menace. No older, no younger.
No, it came out in the late 90s. We've all seen it.
Mm-hmm.
What did you make a reference to?
What was it?
I didn't hear what you said.
It was like episodes ago.
It doesn't matter.
It
It wasn't a good joke then.
Got him.
He's upset.
All right. Well, let's get back onto the judging of other people and not me, because that's mean. All right.
I'll try to bring back you, though. I want you to feel included.
Let me unsave the Waluigi one. That's been sitting in there for a month. I'm really glad when I scroll my save posts at work, it doesn't pop up with a fucking picture of Bowser's dick ramming Waluigi in the ass.
I had to turn the blur back on my not safe for work pictures because of that one.
Yeah, I used to not have it on
I
for a
can't
little
even look
bit.
at my porn during work. What the fuck?
They allow regular human porn, but cartoon porn's just not allowed at work, man.
It is a step too
All right.
far.
Yeah.
Do we want a sex one or a poop one?
We honestly, I don't think we've talked about poop in a while.
That's
so
fair.
Let's get pooping, you guys.
All right.
Squeeze this one out, boys.
Today I fucked up by trying to be cute with no pants on.
Oh.
is she poo bearing it?
Just to preface, that's such a good story that I have. Pooh bearing, of course, refers to just wearing a t-shirt, nothing else.
You know, like
The
Pooh
class.
Bear.
Like
The
Winnie,
classic
like
Pooh
Winnie
Bear.
the.
The poop.
I was in. This was a couple summers ago. And we had a bunch of friends down in Tennessee at a Airbnb, and after our first night of drink, and you were there, Christian.
Yep.
It was a bunch of dudes being guys, and
Guys being bros.
we're all just like sitting in this like
They're not gay. What?
we're all sitting in this foyer, just chilling in the morn, trying to like nurse a hangover. And the one guy comes out wearing just a shirt, holding his dick and balls, like walks up to us, doesn't say a word. And one
Just
of our
like
friends,
hanging out there.
one of our friends just goes, I don't want to say his name. Hey Anderson, you poo bearing it right now? And we all turn and look, and he's just standing there poo bearing it, and he just goes, yeah. And we're like, what are you doing, man? And he's like, I shit myself. So he had shit himself into his boxers and pants.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
And
Just hanging out with us.
and we're like,
Still got poopy
okay.
butt cheeks and all.
So go put on new pants. And he's like, oh, I only brought the one pair of underwear and shorts
For a whole shit myself.
for a 3-day weekend.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
I can understand the one pair of pants. You'd think you'd have something to sleep in, maybe, but the only one pair of underwear is fucking wild.
That's so
That's
gross.
that's confidence. That's
It's
that's sheer
I
confidence.
am not getting late this
I
weekend.
I always bring a spare pair of underwear on any trip I go on because I'm afraid I'm gonna shit myself someday. And it's like I need that backup
Well,
pair.
I'm the type of person where if I'm going on like a 3-day trip, I'm bringing 6 pairs of underwear.
Absolutely.
I've
Me
never
too.
need to use more than 3. But
I helped Christian pack his bag for like get his stuff ready for that camping trip he went on with your brothers. One night, I gave him 2 pairs of extra underwear.
What if I shit myself twice?
Just in case.
What if-
somebody else didn't pack a pair of underwear and shit themselves?
And they
You-
were
you
the
gotta
same,
think ahead.
The same kind.
I don't know if someone shits themselves, I'm not trusting them with the pair of my underwear.
I mean, you're not gonna get them back.
Well, yeah. Hey, dude, you got that underwear? I let you borrow. Can I have it
So
back?
this dude, I don't know, he got in the shower or something, but he put his shorts and underwear into the washer, left his fucking wallet in his pants,
Oh,
and
no.
ruined his wallet.
Did he leave the poop in there, too?
he fucking he washed his wallet in poop washer.
But, like, okay, if he shit
Contaminated
his
poop
underwear
water.
and his pants, how much shit was there?
I don't know, I didn't inspect.
Was
It
it,
was
like
a-
a solid loaf?
It's a hangover shit, so it could have been a very squirty.
It was probably
Oh.
it was probably
Fart
like a
gone
shard
wrong.
or something.
Yeah.
Well,
liquidy. It got through. His underwear wasn't absorbent enough.
That's yeah.
I was really sick this one time, and I shit myself twice in a week. It was great. Like I woke up at like 5 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh God, I gotta get in there!" Like I was running to the bathroom. And my room
that,
is like,
that was the mistake right there.
yeah, my room is like 5 feet away from the bathroom. Not even.
Yeah, if that.
And my dad was in there. And you know dads, when they go in the bathroom, they don't come out for like an hour and a half or more. Like,
You know.
and so I was like, Dad, I gotta get in there. He's like, go downstairs. And so I tried, but I shit myself right outside the bathroom door.
I was one step away.
The
I
sphincter.
would have made it if it was open.
The sphincter was going off.
Yeah, it was like, I'm like, oops. And then it was,
Yikes.
I threw away those pants. And then, right
Guess I'll just go back to bed now.
I took a shower. Okay, I gotta be clean. And then I, do from paste. So.
And then you did it again later.
Yeah, well, not the same day.
Just,
Like,
12 hours later.
Like
think
technically
midnight.
about-
Midnight passed, so it was 12:05.
well, like, I was just chilling, almost done being sick. And then, I took a fart.
I took a fart. Where'd you take it to? What the fuck?
Not to the bathroom,
I
clearly.
took it. I trusted it. I was like, yeah, this is fine. And it's like, this felt different.
It's like when you're driving and you take a turn a little bit too fast. You're like, I took that fart a little bit too hard.
I didn't even fart hard. I'm just like, I thought I had to. And then it just wasn't.
Whoopsie-doosies.
It just wasn't. So I threw those pants away too. I lost 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of underwear. Cause
That's like $100 set of accidents right there.
$100. How expensive do you think I am, Josh?
I don't know. I guess, yeah, $100 is a little steep.
It's like maybe 20, maybe, because I get most of my clothes from Goodwill.
Not a plug.
It's not.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Absolutely not. But anyway, continue with your poop sex story.
Poop sex?
Oh, I thought you said poop. Okay, poop.
He said poop or sex.
It's poop.
Just to preface, my husband, 24 male, and I, 25 female, are very comfortable with each other, especially when it comes to normal body functions such as pooping, burping, and farting. One day, about 6 months ago, I thought I was being really cute rocking the Winnie the Pooh shirt with no bottoms. It started with a casual conversation while my husband was sitting on the toilet. I was standing outside of the bathroom while the door was open, and we were just chatting. Weird.
Thank you. I was thinking.
I look at him straight in the eye, trying to be cute, and I went for a toot. Guys, this was not a fucking toot that came out of me. I looked at my husband dead in the eye, thinking that I was cute and silly, then shit on the fucking floor. Yup. Literally sharted. And because I was rocking the t-shirt with no pants look, it had nowhere to go but the floor. I was devastated. I thought I might be looking at divorce. I've never felt so humiliated.
Oh my god.
Update from the husband. Husband here. At the moment of release, I was looking her dead in the eye. I was expecting to hear a gnarly ass fart. All I heard was a wet plop / thud noise. It took my brain a second to process it, but as soon as I did, I found myself looking at my wife in sheer horror and disbelief. The love of my life just shit on the floor like a filthy fucking animal.
I thought he was gonna say disgust.
She turned bright red and slammed the door. I just sat in the toilet in disbelief.
He should have got up from the
She
toilet.
shut the door and trapped him in there with her shit on the floor.
It's your problem now. Bye.
She shit the door in the, or she shit the door. She shit on the floor where the door swings, so when she went to go close it, it just rubbed it into the carpet. There's just a track of
they have
shit.
a carpeted
Oh my
bathroom in this.
Well, no, they're saying no. The door opens out into the other room.
Ah, yes.
Right.
You don't have a door open into the bathroom if you're trying to be space conscious in the bathroom.
Ah. Yeah.
My bathroom door don't swing out, or does it swings out into the room?
I mean, that would be the right way,
Wait,
probably.
it swings out into the mud room.
Yeah, it does. Pretty sure.
That's why it's called a mud room. That's where you shit
That's
yourself.
where you can shit.
Yeah, easy. You know?
There's 2 places in the house you can shit. It's on the toilet or on the mudroom floor.
Well, in the toilet, right?
no.
Yeah, you have to shit on the seat
Sometimes
and then
Push it
Okay.
in.
yeah.
usually you want it in the toilet, but sometimes it happens on the toilet.
That's
okay?
why girls want the seat down, because when you have to take a shit on the seat, it's easier to push it off and then put the seat up to hide the mess.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Ladies, confirm or deny?
Deny.
Other lady?
I want to say deny.
Okay.
It's
All
fair.
right.
We speak for all women.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The two of us are all of them.
Yes.
Wow, we were lucky.
We make up the entire demographic. It's weird to just be talking while he's taking a shit, right? Like
Yeah, I don't
face
like
to face talk while you're
He's
taking
talking and you can hear the toilet farts and then
Listen, I just told the story last.
Very specific sound that you just made.
So you've done it. You've done this.
no. But I've pooped before. So
I've pooped while my ears were on, obviously.
I got my hearing aids turned all the way up to
I
when
mean,
I shave.
I told the story last week about peeing in public around people. Like, there's a 0% chance my butthole would open at all if somebody was in that room.
Correct.
Yeah.
Unless it's a absolute dire emergency.
Public shitting's a rough time.
What do you mean? You do it like 6 times a day.
I only
True.
poop. I poop at work, but it's in private bathrooms at
in
work.
single-use toilets.
Yeah, me too.
And I've had a nightmare experience one time. I was driving down to see Erica in college. It's a 5-hour drive. I have to stop because I have to shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like an emergency stop
You
at
know
a
he
rest
only
station.
stops at Kohl's.
Or I had to stop at a gas station.
Ah.
I would have stopped at a Kohl's if I could find one. But so I'm at a gas station. There's a single stall. I swear to God, like 5 people tried to open the door, and I'm just having like diarrhea.
Oh.
And it's one of those shitty bathroom stalls where it's like a big enough gap to where like I'm making eye contact with people. I'm just like,
Oh my god.
please stop trying to open the door. And it's just like crushing me because they're all talking in there too. So they're all like obviously on a road trip together or something. It's just like, this is so defeating and
Why did they
humiliating.
all try?
I'm just diarrheaing in here and you guys can hear me waiting to use this toilet.
Hey, Joe, did you try to get in there? Yeah, it's locked. I don't know. You give it a try, Bob. All right. No, it's locked. Hey, Bob, you try that? Yeah, I don't know, John. Why don't you go try it? Just like,
Sounds like there's some kind of baby boy in there diarrheaing and crying on his lap.
This is why I don't shit in public.
Yeah,
Correct.
I really try not to.
It's rough shitting in a bathroom that has more than one stall.
I don't think I've ever done it.
Really? You've never had the shits
I
right
just
when
shit
you were
myself.
shopping?
Honestly, if I'm in that situation, I just shit my own pants.
Yeah,
Well,
and then you leave your pants and underwear on the floor in the bathroom, right?
I try to sneak out, Pooh Bear in it, hoping I don't get caught.
I was the guy in that story. I only brought 1 pair of underwear. All right, let's call the app. Let's give it an end. Hope you guys had a good, or will have a good Thanksgiving.
Let's clean this up.
Yeah.
Let us
wipe-
know.
Wipe it up.
Boo.
Oh my God! Is it just because he's sitting on this side of the table that you booed him? I don't think you've ever booed Christian on the
it's
pod.
the distance.
I mean, it was a bad joke, so. Anyway, if you
I feel like if it's a bad shit joke, you should say boo boo.
Gross. That was not good, Josh. Nice. Continue.
No, that's okay. I'm done. That's fine.
If you liked the pod, share it with your friends. Text it to your pollsters. Email it to your boss.
Definitely
Slack
let your
it.
boss know.
Slack it to your coworkers. LinkedIn it to prospective employers.
Yeah.
It's all work based. Christian, where can they find us?
You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Judgies Pod. That's JUDGIS Pod.
And Aurora, what's the email?
It's your turn now, Josh, because I don't remember.
It's
Haha, Aurora doesn't know how to spell Judgies. That's why she's trying to.
judgiespod@gmail.com.
Okay, so I'm going to repeat what Erica just said. It is, you can email this podcast at judgiespod@gmail.com. That is JUDGIS pod@gmail.com.
Do you have anything to plug, Aurora?
No, I'm not doing anything right now.
Listen to her band. New band name? You got a band name?
Blood Dads.
Blood Dad.
Blood Dads.
I tried. What did I say? East of Lake or some dumb shit.
It was
like that?
ridiculously
Shitty kitties.
stupid.
Let me see if I can pull up real quick.
I think
The
it
band
was
names.
East of Lake, but like
I threw out like 6 of them.
if you look up blood dads, you'll only find dads who are bloody. Like there's
Oh my god.
there's nothing. Like we haven't made anything. We haven't practiced in like a month and a half. I'm upset.
I mean, the
Okay.
pandemic's really hurting artists right
Yeah.
now.
Aurora says we were trying to find a band name. I say, ooh, band name, fun. Please help, LOL, says Aurora. I say, Funky Boat, Slime Cat, the other band, East of the Lake, Stonks.
I hate all of those. What did I say? Did I say that?
Oh my god, East of the Lake, LOL. And I said, I don't know, just word vomit. And then you changed the subject.
Oh, what
Quick
a nice
pivot.
way to shut your boyfriend down.
I know his
Um,
ego can't handle me saying that those are all just the worst fucking band names, but
They're not the worst. I can probably think of really, really bad ones, but I'm blank right now. Maybe like, the fucking tumblers.
yeah, the fucking Tylers, that's terrible.
She said tumblers.
The fucking tumblers,
Yeah.
still
The tumblers, like
that's
a glass.
still terrible. Like search engine optimization there. It's-
Yeah.
Curtains.
Google's gonna just crush us.
Speaking of curtains, let's get out of here.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.